so.
Wait, you not know where you are?
I'll probably be avoiding
No, not at all.
Oh God.
I just woke up here. I need help.
What's your name?
I don't know.
Well, you're wearing like a suit, so let's give you like a fancy name. How about oh, Henry.
Henry.
Good name.
Okay, I'm Henry.
Hi, Henry. My name is Beatrice.
Nice to meet you, Beatrice. Where am I?
This is Times Square. You see like the Mickey Mouse guy and like the big lights.
That's Mickey Mouse.
Yes.
Yeah. Who's that guy?
That guy? Oh, that's a homeless guy. Don't worry about that.
Oh.
All right.
What?
I don't know how to help you. I mean, how did you get here?
I don't know. I just woke up on a bench.
Okay.
And then I wandered here, and there are so many people, and I'm super freaked out right now.
Well, just calm down, take some like deep breaths, it'll be all right.
I'm
It's
Henry.
fine.
That's my name now.
That's your name now.
I've accepted it.
You know what?
What would Henry do? What would Henry do?
You know what I think Henry would do?
What would Henry do?
I think that Henry is going to stay here, and I'll be right back with some help, okay?
Okay.
Just stay right there.
I'm going to stay right here.
Beautiful. Okay. All right. I'll see you later, Henry.
You're going to come back, aren't you?
Yeah. Excuse me, young man.
Yes?
Do you have any gin? Never mind.
Okay. How can I help you? You look like you need help. You're awfully smelly.
You think I'm smelly?
Yes, you are smelly. I don't think that.
Why don't I just get closer?
No, it's okay. I can smell you from here.
I don't like your attitude.
What attitude?
Mister?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? What kind of stupid? What is?
I do not know where I am. I'm Henry.
Hi,
Hi. What's your name?
Joseph.
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 Well, Joseph.
You're standing near my bitch. Get away.
Okay.
You just gonna stare at me?
No, I think I need to go somewhere that's not by you, Joseph.
That sounds like a great idea.
You scare me.
Goodbye.
Joseph?
Billy?
How you doing, old man?
I'm doing
Good to see you, good to see you. What are you doing in the park?
I like to hang out and just scaring people.
Yeah, you're always good at that. Look, hey, I need some help with a job.
What do you need?
So, there was this guy that one of my friends wanted to, take upstate.
Oh, you were gonna take the guy upstairs.
Yeah, so they hit him on the head real hard and they left him here on this bench.
On my bench.
Yeah, I don't know why, lazy guys, chain of command, you never know what's going on. Anyway, I come back here and I'm like, all right, I'm going to take the guy who's sitting on the bench and then I run into you.
You're running to me.
So, yeah, have you seen a guy wearing a suit, probably has no idea what is currently going on? It would be really convenient if you did.
I think that I might have seen someone.
Oh, Joseph, you're going to save my life. Who, did you see him?
Is he about yay big?
Yeah.
And he's got like shoulders like this broad.
Yeah.
He's dressed kind of spiffy, kind of like my dad would dress.
Sure, yeah, like your dad would.
I think I saw that guy.
All right, do you know which way he went?
No.
Thank you, Joseph. If you see him, just I don't know, go to the office and tell them you don't have a phone, do you?
Of course I don't have a phone.
I know you don't have a phone. All right, it was good to see you,
It's
Joe.
nice to see you too. Take care of my bench.
All right, I'll take care of the bench. Where am I going to find this guy?
Hey, do you help people?
Yeah, I help people all the time. What can I do for you?
I immediately don't trust you.
That's a fair judgment.
All right. Well, luckily I'm not the one that needs help.
All right.
There's this guy who has I don't know, he looks really confused and he's just wandering around Times Square. I told him to stay put.
Right.
And I'm kind of worried about him, and it's my first time in the big city, so I don't know.
You just want to come to the big city and help some people out. Now, was he about yay tall?
Yeah.
Head shoulders about yay wide?
Yeah, because the shoulder pads and the...
Yeah, the suit jacket. He's very confused. Yeah, I don't know, I saw that guy too, and I was wondering, I shouldn't have let that guy go. He really needs my help.
Wow, you're so nice.
Yeah, and it seems like you've done the same.
Yeah, exactly. So, I was thinking, what was your plan to help him? Because naive, don't know what's going on.
Right, I know you're new to this city. See, I work in this city. Sometimes I actually work for an organization who runs a business upstate, and our very confused friend was actually going to go there very soon.
When you say it like that, it sounds like you're gonna kill him.
No. Of course I would.
So, you pinky promise you're not gonna kill him.
Yeah, pinky promise.
This is a serious pinky promise.
This is
if you break it, I get to chop your pinky off.
Oh, okay. Pinky promise.
Okay. You're gonna keep it.
I'm gonna keep my promise. All right, let's go find this guy. Yeah.
Thank you, everybody.
Okay. On the count of three, we're going to toss one potato to each other. 1, 2, 3. Anyway.
We practiced that. Anyway, next up we got Chipman with a song.
Why'd you leave me? Tell
And all I need is to find somebody, I'll find somebody like you.
Up next, Laurent Smith with an original song.
Staring at the sky tonight with troubled questions. I wonder how the stars shine bright, especially the sun so high. I wonder who taught birds to fly, or who taught fish to swim. I wonder who taught monkeys to climb trees, or why I'm very strange. Tonight, I'm sitting under a ordinary tree, singing to you a song, a song. I wonder what it's like to be deep down in the sea. I wonder what it's like to be deep down in space. I wonder what it's like to know, to have
Elliot. We've been doing the show for about 25 minutes now, and it's been the most perfect 25 minutes of my life. And I have something for you. Elecia. Will you marry me?
Yes. Up next is Lopez.
I'm going to be doing 2 songs tonight, actually, for anyone who looked at the schedule. This first song is one you might know. This is Tongues by the Frights.
Got the time. I tell you, baby, I don't think we're doing fine. We just haven't got a clue. I feel my love, I want my blood inside you. Do you think I'm cute? Well, it's too late to check. And I don't care about your tongue against my neck. Do you like my smile? Have you seen my shoes? They've been ripped shit from walking the world for you. Everybody knows I'm right. I can't control myself, my eyes on you all night. We just haven't got a clue. Feel my love, I want my blood inside you. Do you think I'm cute? Well, it's too late to check. And I don't care about your tongue against my neck. Do you like my smile? Have you seen my shoes? 'Cause they've been ripped to shit from walking the world for you. I'm cute, well it's too late to check. And I don't care about your tongue against my neck. Do you like my smile? Have you seen my shoes? 'Cause they've been ripped to shit from walking the world for you. Do you think I'm cute? Well it's too late to check. And I don't care about your tongue against my neck. Do you like my smile? Have you seen my shoes? 'Cause they've been ripped to shit from walking the world. Ripped to shit from walking the world. Ripped to shit from walking the world for you.
We're going to do a quick set change for the second song, so just hang tight. Alright, this next song is an oldie. Well, it's an oldie where I come from. enjoy the rest of the show.
Oh, yeah, we will.
All right, our next act is Losch. She's going to be doing some stand-up comedy, so we figured we'd warm the crowd up and a few of our jokes.
Yeah. All right. What's the difference between a good joke and a bad joke timing?
What's the difference between a lobster prostitute and a bus stop on Colfax?
What?
One's crusty bus station, and the other one's a busty crust station.
Why did the blind lady fall into a well?
Why?
She couldn't see that well.
I guess this is staying on the stage. We were assuming that it was going to be moved off, but
That's why we're telling you.
Randy Losch, everyone!
Hello, hello. How's everybody doing tonight? I'm so glad to be out here doing stand-up for everybody. When I heard that we were doing this event, it was like my first suggestion to do. I really love stand-up. There's so many great things about it. It's a really great way for people to get up there and express themselves in front of a really great crowd. Yeah, another thing that's great about stand-up is that it's more accessible now than it's ever been. There are hundreds upon hundreds, maybe even over 1,000 stand-up specials on Netflix, and some of them are good. Yes, some of them. One of the things that I don't like about stand-up is that nowadays it gets a lot of criticism. You know, you'll hear people say things like, "Oh, you can't say anything funny. Oh, you gotta be so PC about it. You can't make any good jokes anymore." First of all, they're wrong. You can make fun of whatever you want, whenever you want. I do it all the time, and most of the time, nothing bad goes wrong. You know, the thing that I really don't like about that criticism that people have is that what they're really saying is they don't like that you can't just tell lazy stereotyped jokes anymore. That comedy isn't cool anymore, and people have realized it. And you know, I agree with them. Stereotypes are lazy. I'm sure every one of you has been stereotyped before. I have. It happens to people. For example, can I get a show of hands? Who here is from Colorado? Yeah, all of you. Shocker. You know, people from Colorado get stereotyped too. You go anywhere out of state, there are two questions that people will always ask you in an interchangeable order. Do you ski? And do you smoke weed? Every time, right? And that's not the only thing that defines Colorado. There's so many more great things about this place. It's a beautiful place to live. The seasons are great. We all have a collective hatred of anybody from Texas driving on our roads. And like I said, stereotypes are lazy. Yes, people from Colorado ski, and yes, they smoke weed. I do both, and if you couldn't tell that from the first moment I walked on stage, then that is your problem. My birthday and my address are 420, and my parents are ski instructors. I was born to do this. Thank you all so much.
We're up, get it? You got married. All right. Up next is Natalie, Emily, and Kinlee.
And Jensen.
And Kinlee.
My love and I took it down. Climbed a mountain and I turned around. And I saw my reflection
child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tide? Can I handle the seasons of my life? Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I built my life around you. But time makes you bolder. Children get older, and I'm getting older too. Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I built my life around you. But time makes you bolder. Children get older, and I'm getting older too. Well, I'm getting older too. So I take this love, take it down. Yeah, if you climb a mountain and you turn around, and if you see my reflection in a snow-covered hill, when a landslide brought me down. And if you see my reflection in a snow-covered hill, maybe a landslide will bring you down.
All right. Next up, we have Matt Holsopple, the winner of our literary magazine Pathfinders first place scholarship. Very well done.
Nice.
Matt Holsopple with "If John Mayer Will Read This."
Love for a guy that's going to read at you for 6 minutes and 13 seconds. Thank you. All right. If John Mayer were to read this, I would want him to know that I really enjoy his arm tattoos, and that I wish I could pull off tattoos like that as well as him. I would want him to know that his music got me through some really tough times, that no matter how many DMs I sent thanking him, they were never even seen, but also it never stopped me from sending more. I would want him to know about me sitting in the far back of a cigarette-scented midnight black limousine with my head leaning against the window, rapping against it with tiny vibrations every time the car hit a bump. That my uncles around me were trying to make me forget about the funeral. That instead of listening, I imagined my grandfather singing out between shaky breaths. I'm a good man with a good heart. Had a rough time, got a tough start. Now through the window, I watched the car in front of us. I yearned for my grandfather to sit up inside the hearse and finish the lyrics. I would want him to know that one of my proudest moments was Spotify, telling me I was in the top 1% of his listeners on the planet. I would want him to know that I tried to see him in concert 13 times, but that those attempts were just as unlucky as the number. That even though he was a daily companion to me, I could never scrape together enough money for my summer part-time camp counselor job to see him. Nor would my parents let an unaccompanied 17-year-old drive just as many hours to a concert. Nor would anyone volunteer to accompany me because he wasn't worth it to them. But I can't blame them, they never knew how worth it he was to me. I would want to know that whenever I hear the gentle plucking of his ocean blue Mike Campbell's signature guitar and say, my fingers drum rhythmically in the nearest surface and life is breathed into my dancing paired hips. But all I can think about is the fact that he says the word say 83 times, and that by the end of the song, I'm more motivated to text someone who I care about just to say I love them than I felt I just had to say it. I've done this more than 83 times. I want him to know that whenever my Uncle Charlie hears that same song, he always grabs in his heavy Eastern accent, that sweet Jesus, he should just fucking say it already. And from time to time, I agree with him. I would want him to know that when I take a shower, I think I sound almost as good as him. That the melancholy whistle at the beginning of You'll Live Forever in Me reminds me of how my best friend Adam used to whistle walking to the school bus. The same Adam who was murdered almost 10 years ago now, and that I'm thankful to be in the shower because the water hides the tears. I want him to know that I consider him a personal friend because he knows me better than anyone else. Because no matter who leaves my life, I'll always be able to seek refuge in his therapeutic company. That I was dumped the day after prom. That I knew was going to happen when she refused to kiss me goodbye, and through bleary eyes and a bleary mind, I heard him, my personal friend, speak to me. I hate to see you cry, lying there in that position. There's things you need to hear, so turn off your ears and listen. I would tell him that I listened and heard nothing, and that nothing was the loudest sound I've ever heard. I would also want him to know that he was with me when I submitted my first work here with Zach. That I was that asshole who brought a portable Bose speaker in my backpack, because the only sound that can rival that of nature is the soulful melody of Stop This Train. Slow and deliberate, which was acting as a way for me to space out my breathing and remind me to stop and live, because life, like the melody, would never stop. That upon 70, I turned the speaker down low, and while looking out over the vast expanse of snow-capped peaks and snaking rivers, I held the speaker to my ear. And for a minute, that song was drowned out by the wind, but the sound was still just as sweet. I want to know that he saved my life, because whenever I was privileged about the sorry state of my privileged existence, I would play slow dancing in a burning room on the drive home from school, and my brother would know to hide the steak knives before bed. I want to know that it deeply troubles me that Your Body is a Wonderland is allegedly about Lady Gaga, because I like Lady Gaga. But I also think he can do so much better. Even better than 19-year-old Taylor Swift. That also makes sense, though, because the song is nearly as bubbly as her. I would want him to know that I've been to his hometown of Bridgeport, Connecticut at least 5 times, because my uncle lives not even 20 minutes from there. But that I never knew that until now. That it is weirdly inspiring to me that such a warm light as him could come from streets colder than what the woman said to him in Rosie. Now I'm dreaming that maybe someday I can be like him too. I would want him to know that before he died, my grandfather lived right near where he was born. That when he was born, my grandfather was already halfway to death. That the year he died, 2010, was the same year Waiting on the World to Change rose to revamped popularity in the rebooted Karate Kid, where they actually did Kung Fu. And looking back on it now, my world did change that year, for better and for worse. I met Adam. I miss him being alive. I lost my grandfather. I also miss him being alive. I would ultimately end up humming the beat of that song to myself. Every time it feels way too cheery to match the bittersweet memories it brings. I want to know that my girlfriend sent me a Snapchat of her listening to Who You Love while watching a sunset, and that I felt more loved than ever. I want to know that I tried to learn guitar from an alcoholic wannabe musician. He smelled of cigarettes, whiskey, and country music, who was staying in our office until he found a job, because I was desperate and I wanted to play Gravity like him. But I learned as long as gravity is working against me, I will never be able to play guitar with as much emotion as him. So I chose to write. In terms of emotion, I can't replicate a guitar with my words, but maybe someday I'll be close. And I would want to know that as I'm writing this, my fan is on and blowing directly into my one capable ear. That Waiting on the World to Change is being drowned out by the wind, that the melody is just as sweet. And he's not necessary to me, but goddamn, there's so much I would like to tell him. Thank you.
Good job, Elliot. That's woo!
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Thank you. This first song is called Nutshell by Alice in Chains. This next one is called River of Deceit by Mad Season.
that burned. Got off my pride and buy some time. A head full of lies is the way tied to my waist. The river of the sea rolls down. The only direction flow is down. Down, oh down. Down, oh down. Down, oh down. Down, oh down. My pain is self-chosen. At least I believe it to be. I could either drown, God